There's been a lot of updates to the Winter Village since the last time you saw it, so let's get into it and explain what's happening next. So first of all, I want to go through what's changed. So one of the big things is it's been moved, so that's where the table used to be, and this is where it is now. Anyway, I have also updated the layout, so instead of having the road come along the bottom, we've now got a train track for the Holiday Main Street tram, with the road going up the middle and buildings on the side. This is not the final look for it, as I do also want to put a road like at the back here, and then have buildings going along the back of the road as well. Another thing is the Alpine Lodge is still going up on a hill with a little ski slope for the skier minifigure in this set. But I also want to put a little hill over here for Santa's post office, and we can have an archway over the train track. And I also, if I have chance, I want to motorise it so it can go back and forth. So I've been thinking about the layout a lot, and one thing I want to change is I want to make it longer. So the Lego City will have to be compacted a bit. So I'm going to have two buildings along the wall there, and then the other two alongside it, so we can add an extra base plate of length into the Winter Village, because here, where the Alpine Lodge is currently sitting, I'd like to have like a little market area, and I think that'll look nice. But we do need to compact the Lego City, so that's what we'll be doing next. So as you saw in the time lapse we just cleared off this side of the table with all the stuff that was on the bottom, like the road and stuff. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move the Jazz Club and Boutique Hotel. I want to put up against that wall there, and then I want to bring the Daily Bugle and the Sanctum down to be close to the Winter Village, and I think that will look like a decent layout, as I'm not really focusing on the city while we're doing the Winter Village stuff. So let's get that done. So I've quickly just done that. As you can see, it sort of mimics what it looked like on the other side of the room. The Jazz Club is sort of just shoved in the corner for now. It is sort of being blocked off by the Bugle and the Sanctum, with the Boutique Hotel in the end. It's not a perfect layout, but I think for now, while the Winter Village is the main thing I'm focusing on, it is okay. But in the future, I don't think I'm going to keep it like this. I would like to have the whole table covered with the city, but for now we're doing the Winter Village. So I think the next step to finish off this part with the city is just to add everything back in. So I'm going to quickly get that done. So I just quickly did that. It's not perfect, so I've just placed the Bugle figures here for now. Later down I probably will place them in, but I'm not 100% sure because it's only temporary being like this. So now we're going to focus fully on the Winter Village. So I do have another base plate, so we're just going to extend it by one here. I've moved the... Oh, I forgot I've attached that, but it's just going to be expanded by one. I can just about fit another base plate at the back with the... between the Sanctum. But yeah, that's how it's going to be. We're probably going to have to move Mordo off the side and put him somewhere else though. But it's going to be extended by one and be just that little bit wider. So I have just placed the blue base plate back in as another placeholder. I did buy 3 more the other day when I went to the Lego store, but I weren't expecting to expand the Winter Village again, so I will need to buy another one. But I think it does have more of a presence on the table, and I think it looks good. I'm just going to start working on everything else now. I think the first bit will be sort of preparing the area for the Alpine Lodge, and maybe finishing off this base plate here, because I have put some of the plates down, but the base plate does end here. So maybe I'll finish that base plate and see how much I have left for the Alpine Lodge base plate. But yeah, it's looking good so far. So I'll just finish off this base plate here, so it's all blocked off now, and I can start putting stuff on it. We still have got quite a bit of plate left, and this is all the brick we've got. I have got some more in boxes on the shelf. So I think it's time to start on the Alpine Lodge, because I've got rock faces to build, rise it up. So yeah, I'm going to start on that and see how it goes. So this is where the Alpine Lodge is going to sit on. I've just built it up with some different stuff, as you can see. It's not the most stable thing ever, but it shouldn't be moving that much, so it should be okay. I have had to leave the side and the front here clear, but yeah, I think it looks okay for now, because the Alpine Lodge will be sat on top. Hopefully when I next go to the Lego store, they've got some pieces that I can get to fill in these gaps, but for now they look alright. I haven't been able to fill in the front either, as this is all the plate I've got left now, so I'm quite short on parts for the moment, but for now I think this looks okay. So I'm going to get it in and I'll show you after. So this is how the Alpine Lodge is going to sit on the plate. I think it looks okay like that. I have had to take more dough off the side of the sanctum because the gap is quite close. But if you do look around the back as well, it hangs off by quite a bit. So I'm going to have to get some plate and stuff. Like I said, I was going to put stuff at the back as well, like plates. But I think this looks okay for now. And I think the whole Winter Village altogether looks okay. Obviously, I need to sort out this area because I did sort of destroy it while building that. But yeah, so I'll get it all back together and show you how it looks all together so far. So this is the Winter Village so far. As you can see, we've got the main street put back together. We've got the 2 Holiday Main Street buildings. We've got Honeydukes and the Butter Barn. And on the end here, we've got the gingerbread house with some little pieces here like the train stop, the tram, a little Christmas tree. Over here, we've got the ice rink at the Alpine Lodge and the little hut. Here is where the Christmas market is going to go. So this whole area here and some back here, I hope to make it look like a little market area. At the back here, I have also put in the rest of the rock face I had. So that is built up like that for the moment, but I will have a slope coming down for a little ski slope. But I think altogether so far, it is coming along quite nicely. I have got some more track. So when we get another white base plate, I can put track here as well and continue the tram along. But this is how it looks so far. I am running quite low on parts at the moment, so I can't carry on as much as I'd like to. I would like to get like this whole area done, but I don't have the parts at the moment, unfortunately. So anyway, like I said, that's all the progress I can make so far, and that will finish off this video of I've redone the Winter Village, remodeled it in a sense with the main street and stuff, and I am quite happy I have managed to get the Alpine Lodge hired. So I think the next step for the Winter Village will be finishing off rebuilding the buildings that I have already. I also want to make another like hill over here for the Santa's Post Office, so I hope I can get some more of the rock pieces to start on that at least over there. But I think it does look quite good so far. Let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments. I would love to see some of your feedback and stuff you could think like maybe I could do differently, because I'd like to be able to incorporate it into the Winter Village and have some collaboration with you guys on it as well. But that is all for today, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.